Creatine is a natural compound made up of three amino acids: arginine, glycine, and methionine. To explain a little more, proteins are made up of 20 amino acids, 11 are non essential, which are just synthesized in the body, and 9 are essential, which we need to get through our diet. Creatine is produced by your liver and your kidneys, but stored mostly in your skeletal muscles, which is about 95% of it. Your liver and your kidneys are like your filtering organs. You also get creatine from foods like red meat, fish, and then smaller amounts you'd find in like a traditional supplement. And that's why we want to supplement with it. So let's talk about how it works, Kels.
Yeah, so in simple terms, like some of this might sound really sciencey, but we're gonna bring it down a few notches because even as we read a lot of these articles, we're like, okay, I would just prefer to have this digestible. So that's what we're gonna do for you. We're that filter. So in simple terms, your muscles use ATP as their primary energy source. So let's say you're doing a workout or you're lifting something overhead or you're taking a walk. Your muscles are going to use ATP to contract and relax circuitously. Um, and the higher the activity, the more ATP you're going to burn. So if you think about like sprinting, you're going to burn a lot more ATP than just like a short walk, right? So creatine helps regenerate ATP faster, especially during those short bursts like sprints. And it does this by increasing the amount of phosphocreatine stores in your muscles, which can rapidly donate a phosphate group to make more ATP. Additionally, creatine facilitates water entry and retention into muscle cells. So that can create this like swelling of cells.
Like that
Um,
pump that you get.
Kind of, yeah. And that can serve as an anabolic signal by increasing muscle protein synthesis and decreasing muscle protein breakdown. So that's how we like build bigger muscles, etc. So what this means for you is, and it will enhance your ability to perform high intensity work and improve recovery between sets. Sounds pretty good, right?
Sounds great. So let's talk about the primary benefits, kind of like a sweet treat for your muscles. These will all be from analyses, and of course, we'll list them in the show notes for you guys. But the primary benefits of creatine, there are four main primary benefits. One is increased strength and power. So, in comparison with a placebo, creatine supplementation combined with resistance training showed modest increases to upper body and lower body strength. So when we take creatine consistently, hold on, pausing because there's like an
Sirens.
antidote with creatine.
What? Oh, I was
There's
just going to ask you, like, do you have any specific experience with taking creatine for an extended amount of time? Like, did you ever feel like, oh, I'm noticing that I'm stronger in this workout? Like, what's been your experience with taking creatine? Because I know that you're pretty consistent with it, right?
yes. Okay. And in taking creatine consistently, this was a huge catalyst for my introduction to really getting into physique specific training. Like, actually, this is, yeah, I don't know. I don't have an antidote.
Okay, we'll just pick that up. No
Okay.
problem. Um, also, in conjunction with increased strength and power, it also enhances body composition. So, with respect to muscular size, small increases have been shown, albeit still improvement, compared to a placebo. And alongside resistance training, supplementing with creatine increased lean body mass, reduced body fat percentage, and body fat mass.
And something to clarify here is that creatine doesn't directly burn fat, but because of your increased work capacity, like your ability to do more work and your higher power output from having more ATP, aka more energy in the cell, you can become more anabolic and faster post exercise metabolism. So, those two things can lead indirectly to decreases in body fat, but taking creatine isn't like a fat loss supplement.
Love it. That's a good clarification.
And then uh, let's see, we're on number three, cognitive performance. So other outcomes are still under investigation, but recently we've been getting more data on cognition and creatine's support in that. Current evidence is still mixed, but some improvements have been shown, especially in older, healthy populations. So, what this means for you is that now research is showing that creatine can support cognitive performance which kind of makes sense because your brain is a muscle. It's a muscle just like your gut, just like your bicep.
Love it.